Hailey Bieber and Selena Gomez avoided a run-in at the Academy Museum Gala 2025 after reigniting their long-standing feud. The Rhode founder enjoyed a girls' night out with her best friend Kendall Jenner at the A-list event in Los Angeles on Saturday night.
So you thought the Hailey and Selena drama was finally over? Think again, because new reports suggest Justin Bieber isn't just sitting on the sidelines, he's actually fueling the fire. And the reason why? It's darker than you think. Stay with me, because this story has layers you definitely didn't see coming. What's going on, everyone? Today we're diving deep into the latest tea between Hailey Bieber and Selena Gomez. And trust me, this twist involves Justin in a way nobody expected. We're gonna break down everything from the beginning, connect all the dots, and reveal what insiders are really saying about this never-ending saga. So buckle up, because this is gonna be a wild ride. Let's start with the bombshell that just dropped. Here's what insiders are saying. Justin apparently sees Hailey's shade towards Selena as proof of loyalty. I know, right?
Selena Gomez is addressing her fans and the way that they're treating Hailey Bieber online. Selena posted saying, "Hailey Bieber reached out to me to let me know that she has been receiving death threats and such hateful negativity. This isn't what I stand for. No one should have to experience hate or bullying. I've always advocated for kindness and really want this all to stop."
According to sources speaking to the Daily Mail, he's not discouraging the drama at all. In fact, he's ride or die with whatever Hailey says, whether it's about Selena or not. The source literally said that Justin trusts Hailey to say what she wants, and if she gets them into some drama, he's going to stand by her no matter what. But here's where it gets even more interesting. The couple reportedly wants to continue to fan the flames. Let that sink in for a moment. While most people would try to squash beef and move on, these two are allegedly keeping it going. And why? Because in Justin's mind, Hailey throwing shade at his ex is somehow romantic proof that she's devoted to him. It's like the ultimate twisted love language. Meanwhile, on the other side of this triangle, Selena, she's completely over it. And honestly, can you blame her? The woman is now happily married to producer Benny Blanco, living her best life, and she's trying to take the high road and move on. Sources say her main goal is to never have to worry about Hailey and Justin ever again. She's made it clear they're never gonna be friends, and she just wants everyone to stop talking about it.
Selena Gomez ready to leave the past behind as she and Hailey Bieber make rare comments about their rumored feud.
You know, I'm very lucky that I have the platform I have. I'm very honest though in general.
The latest drama unfolding after Hailey was asked about selling her Rhode Beauty products in the same store as Selena's Rare Beauty.
If you're loving this drama breakdown and want to stay updated on all the celebrity tea, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss an update. Trust me, you're gonna want to stay in the loop for what comes next. Now, let's talk about what sparked this latest round of drama. It all started on October 14th when Hailey gave an interview to the Wall Street Journal. She was talking about her Rhode Beauty brand, and the interviewer brought up the constant comparisons between Rhode and Selena's Rare Beauty. Hailey's response? She said it's always annoying being pitted against other people, and that she didn't ask for that. On the surface, that seems like a pretty reasonable thing to say, right? But here's the thing. Fans immediately picked up on it and accused Hailey of throwing shade at Selena yet again.
I'm not saying she deserved it, but I'm saying God's timing is always right.
The comments went viral, and people started calling out what they saw as passive-aggressive behavior. Sources later confirmed that no matter what Hailey says, the recent shade toward Gomez was exactly that, and the fans called it out. But wait, there's more. After Hailey's comments made waves, Selena actually posted something on Instagram that many people thought was a direct response. She wrote, "Just leave the girl alone. She can say whatever she wants. Doesn't affect my life whatsoever. It's just about relevance, not intelligence. Be kind. All brands inspire me. There is room for everyone." That post seemed like Selena was trying to be the bigger person and shut down the drama. She was essentially saying, look, Hailey can say what she wants. I'm not bothered. Let's all just move on. It was a classy move. But then, in a surprising turn, Selena deleted the post. Why? Probably because she realized that engaging at all, even in a positive way, just keeps the cycle going. She's clearly reached a point where she wants zero involvement in this mess.
Selena Gomez seems to be coming to Hailey Bieber's defense after the Rhode Beauty founder made comments about, quote, not being inspired by other beauty brands, which fans thought was a diss to the singer's company, Rare Beauty. Selena takes to social media to put an end to the online chatter.
Here's where it gets interesting from a business perspective. Sources claim this tension isn't even personal anymore. They're saying it's become a professional rivalry between Rhode Beauty and Rare Beauty. Both brands are in the beauty space, both are celebrity founded, and both are incredibly successful. So naturally, people are going to compare them. But with Justin allegedly encouraging the conflict, it's really hard to believe it's just business. Think about it. These beauty brands are extensions of these women's personal brands. When people compare Rhode and Rare Beauty, they're not just comparing products, they're comparing Hailey and Selena themselves. The packaging, the marketing, the aesthetics, the values, everything reflects who these women are. So even if the rivalry has shifted to be about business, it's still deeply personal.
Hailey Bieber and Selena Gomez have unfollowed each other. Here we go again. But like, not really, guys, because honestly, when they followed each other, it's not like that resolved much of the hate between their fans. These two had broke the internet when they not only took photos together, but also started following each other back in March of 2023.
And let's be real for a second, the beauty industry is massive. There's absolutely room for both brands to thrive without this constant comparison. Rare Beauty has its own unique positioning with its focus on mental health and self-acceptance. Rhode has its own vibe with minimalist skincare. They could easily coexist without drama, but as long as this personal history lingers and Justin is allegedly fanning the flames, the comparisons aren't going to stop. Now let's rewind and talk about the history here, because context is everything. Justin and Selena had one of the most publicized on-again, off-again relationships in Hollywood. They dated off and on for years, from 2010 all the way to 2018. Their relationship was the definition of complicated. There were breakups, makeups, songs written about each other, social media drama, the whole 9 yards. Fans were obsessed with Jelena, as they were called.
Meanwhile, Selena and her new husband, Benny Blanco, made their first appearance as a married couple on the carpet. Selena and Hailey walked the carpet at separate times after the latter appeared to have shaded the actress while chatting with the Wall Street Journal.
Then in 2018, just months after Justin and Selena's final breakup, Justin got engaged to Hailey. They had dated briefly years before, but this time it moved fast. They got married in a courthouse in September 2018 and then had a bigger ceremony in September 2019. The timeline raised a lot of eyebrows. Some fans felt like Justin moved on way too quickly and they never really let Hailey forget it. Ever since then, Hailey has been dealing with comparisons to Selena and facing criticism from die-hard Jelena fans who think Justin should have ended up with Selena instead. It's been brutal at times. Death threats, hateful comments, constant scrutiny, and to be fair to Hailey, that's a really difficult position to be in. She fell in love with someone who has a very famous ex, and she's been paying the price ever since. But here's where things get murky. Over the years, there have been multiple incidents where Hailey has been accused of shading Selena, whether it's liking shady comments, posting things with suspicious timing, or making comments that seem to reference Selena. Fans have documented it all. Some of it might be coincidence, some of it might be reading too much into things, but there's definitely been a pattern. One of the most talked about incidents happened in 2023, when Hailey and her friend Kylie Jenner posted videos that fans thought were mocking Selena's eyebrows. Around the same time, Selena had posted about accidentally over-laminating her eyebrows. The timing seemed too convenient, and fans went after both Hailey and Kylie hard. Selena ended up posting that she was taking a break from social media because the whole situation had gotten out of hand. That incident really showed how intense this rivalry has become, and how invested fans are on both sides. It's not just about Justin anymore. It's become this whole thing where people feel like they need to pick a side. Are you Team Selena or Team Hailey? And social media has amplified everything to the point where every post, every like, every comment gets analyzed and turned into evidence of ongoing beef.
The 28-year-old telling WSJ Magazine, "It's always annoying being pitted against other people. I didn't ask for that." But also adding, "I don't feel competitive with people that I'm not inspired by."
Yeah, that's me. I feel like people always have something to say.
Despite all the drama, sources insist that if Hailey and Selena were to find themselves in the same room, they'd actually be very nice to each other. That's an interesting detail, right? It suggests that maybe a lot of this plays out online and through the media, but in person, they'd be cordial. Or maybe sources are just trying to downplay the tension. Who knows what the real truth is? What we do know is that Justin and Hailey's marriage appears to be solid despite everything. They just celebrated their 7th wedding anniversary on September 13th. They also marked their son Jack Blues' first birthday in August. Yes, Justin and Hailey are parents now, which adds a whole new dimension to this story. A few days after their anniversary, a source told People magazine that the couple has had challenges like anyone else, but they always come back to the same thing. They truly believe they are soulmates. The insider added that becoming parents has only deepened their bond, and that Jack is the center of everything for them. So despite the public drama and the criticism Hailey faces, their relationship seems to be in a good place. They're building a family together, and Justin is clearly standing by his wife through all of this controversy. Justin himself has been leaning on his faith during this time. His mother, Patty Millette, actually shared a heartfelt post in September, praying for his healing and strength. She wrote, "I declare freedom, strength, clarity, and healing over you, Justin. Holy Spirit, surround him with truth, light, and protection. Fill him to overflowing with your love and comfort." Now that post got people worried. Was Justin going through something serious? Was he struggling? But Justin actually thought the post was funny. Weeks later, he humorously replied, "Only thing I need healing from is my rolled pinky toe from playing ping pong." So he was making light of it, showing he's okay and maybe his mom was just being a concerned parent. Just days before that, Justin had posted about finding peace through faith, writing, "Jesus teaches that our effort is simply a response to being gifted life and forgiveness."
As she writes in a since-deleted Instagram story October 17th, "Just leave the girl alone. She can say whatever she wants. Doesn't affect my life whatsoever. It's just about relevance, not intelligence. Be kind. All brands inspire me."
He also released his latest album, which features songs highlighting his spiritual growth and how his beliefs help him cope with fame. So it seems like Justin is in a place where he's focused on his family, his faith, and his music. But back to the main issue. If these reports are true and Justin really is encouraging Hailey to keep this feud going, that's problematic on several levels. First, it's not healthy for anyone involved. Selena has clearly moved on and wants peace. She's building a new life with Benny Blanco, and she deserves to do that without constantly being dragged back into this drama. Second, it's not fair to Hailey either. If Justin is viewing her shade as proof of loyalty, that puts pressure on her to keep engaging in this rivalry to prove she loves him. That's not a healthy dynamic in a marriage. And third, it sets a bad example. Justin and Hailey have millions of young fans watching their every move. What message does it send when they're allegedly choosing to fan the flames instead of taking the high road? It normalizes pettiness and suggests that holding on to grudges and rivalry is somehow romantic or acceptable. That's not the kind of influence celebrities should be using their platforms for. Now, we have to acknowledge that all of this information is coming from anonymous sources. We don't know for certain what's happening behind closed doors. Maybe these insiders are exaggerating. Maybe they're making assumptions about Justin's motivations. Maybe the truth is more complicated than what's being reported. We should always take insider reports with a grain of salt because we're not in these people's lives and we don't know the full story. But what we can say is that there's definitely still tension between Hailey and Selena, and it doesn't seem to be going away anytime soon. Whether Justin is actively encouraging it or not, the rivalry continues to make headlines, and as long as it keeps making headlines, it's going to keep being a topic of conversation. So what do you think about all of this? Is Justin really encouraging Hailey to keep this feud alive? Or are sources just stirring the pot to create drama? Do you think Hailey and Selena will ever truly move past this? Or is this going to follow them forever? And most importantly, do you think it's fair to any of them that this is still such a huge topic years later? I want to hear your thoughts in the comments below. Are you Team Selena, Team Hailey, or are you just tired of the whole thing? Let me know what you think, and let's have a respectful conversation about it. Remember, these are real people with real feelings, so let's keep it civil even when we disagree. If you made it this far, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to hit that like button if you found this breakdown interesting, subscribe if you haven't already, and turn on those notifications so you never miss when I upload. I've got more celebrity drama breakdowns coming your way, so you're definitely going to want to stay tuned. Until next time, stay curious, stay kind, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.